Almost ready to get underway, and on the hill, Hunter Green. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
That one fouled off. Next offering way off the plate. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Got him swinging. The high heat too much on that one. Here's Adley Rutschman.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And first offering is fouled off. Henderson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 outs, base is empty. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that's a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on.
Oh, and now a wild pitch on to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Now here is Elly De La Cruz. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He circles the bases. It's 1-0. TJ Friedl digs in now. That clips the corner. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Up the middle. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty.
2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. That one down the line, and foul ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. A little bit high. And that's ball 2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is that. Top of the 2nd, Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Green back to work. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So digging in, Jordan Westburg. On the ground to 3rd, Espinal. Throw to first in time. Here's the left fielder, Colton Cowser. And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
0-2.
And they'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 outs. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Yeah, that's fouled off. And there's a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
One out, bases empty. Just missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Pickoff throw. Fraley dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, left field, down the line. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Heston Kjerstad. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Jackson Holliday now at the plate. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. There's a swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And out number 1 on the grab.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Kjerstad at first, 1 gone. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
That one misses. Ball 2. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Adley Rutschman. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. And we're back at the plate. Jose Trevino. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. O'Neill drifts towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away. Reese Hines, the next to hit for the Reds. Swings through that one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
1-2's the count.
That one ripped. Cowser puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. First offering, and it just misses. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. all set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Adley Rutschman. Friedel pulls that one down, and there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Trevino makes the catch for the out. 2 down. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Oh, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No
These
ball,
hitters have been
strike.
very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there. Back here in Cincinnati, here's the center fielder, TJ Friedel. In the air, left side. He's got it. And there's one away. So now the DH spot, Jeimer Candelario. Swinging a foul out of play. Candelario, 31 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit. Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
0-1 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position. Next offering way upstairs.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Liner, and this could be trouble. The run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. That's where a lot of triples lie. The opposite field gap. Man, you can see it in front of you the entire way. He went with that pitch perfectly, drove it, and hustled around the bases for 3.
Fraley swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch is outside. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. New inning getting started, and into the box for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. Green back to work. Fouled off to the right.
You know, these Orioles definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
The Orioles trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Gavin Lux. This to center field. Mullins on his horse. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Swing and a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now it's the right fielder, Reese Hines. 0 for 1 so far. And a swing and a miss.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. All set for the top of the 6th. And the batter now, Heston Kjerstad. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And it's caught for the out. And now Jackson Holliday. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That one gets down for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in into second, and he's got a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. That's down and in. And a slider misses down and away.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2. Fought off foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
0-1 now. And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a miss.
The Reds signed Elly in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Elly's entire career.
Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. And now the center fielder, TJ Friedl. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Elly was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day. Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
On the mound now, Yennier Cano.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the batter now, Jeimer Candelario.
0-1.
And the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Friedl leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 2 out. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Santiago Espinal. Two outs. Up the middle. On the run, sent it over to first, and they get the out. Top of inning number 7. Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill.
Number 50.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Lux throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. Looking to start something with 1 gone. And a couple of quick outs.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Ripped on a line. Makes the catch. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the seventh. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Cano, a 6'4" righty. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike three. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And that one fouled off. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Two outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Gavin Lux. That one misses. Ball one. Into center and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Lux off of first with two away. And down on strikes he goes. Back here at Great American Ballpark, we go to the eighth, and here is Colton Cowser. Mole back to work. That's in there. That's strike one. That's through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The 0-2. Fraley really on his horse for it. Brings it in. One up, one down. Next is the designated hitter, Heston Kjerstad. He is singled and he is flied to left. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Gary Sanchez. One out, the base is empty for him. Foul ball there. Comes up empty. That's strike two. 0-2. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Friedel settles underneath it. And there's two away. Two down, base is empty. Now Jackson Holliday.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Brandon Hyde making a move for a pinch hitter. Jorge Mateo looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the... And we're back, ready for the bottom of the eighth. And now the right fielder, Reese Hines. Gets under and pops it up. Mateo trying to get there. Makes the catch, and a quick out, number one. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 3-0. And now T.J. Friedl. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Loves it on the dive. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. So man aboard. Jamer Candelario will hit next. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Friedl over at first with one away. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. In now for the Reds, Santiago Espinal. Base hit, center field. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick
way inside. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. All set to start the 9th in this one, and into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1. That one is upstairs. Swings through that.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevate it a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Trevino down to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. He's 2 outs away. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Swing and a miss.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. 1 for 3. Swings through that one. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Just missed.
That's the ball.